Alright, so this is going to be the Chancellor tutorial for any percent. Basically, when we start the level, we're going to want to come up to this transition right up here and just slash at it with Obi-Wan, and then pause right before we hit it, go to the extras, turn Fast Force on, and then scroll to EBB. But leave EBB off. That's very key. We do not want EBB on in this level. We just want to be having it queued up. After this little cutscene plays, call in player 2, go forward with him while Obi-Wan forces the droids, and then just force the door with Anakin. Now, if I have 3 hearts on Anakin here, I'm just going to drop him out. But if I have 2 or less, I'm going to let him die, and then drop him out. And right here, we're just going to go through this room, and we're going to come up to the pipe jump right here. So for the pipe jump, you're just going to hold straight left on your first jump, straight up right on your first jump, let go of all movement keys, and then just spam jump. And in fast motion, it should look like that. I like to force this yellow droid until he deactivates, and then just force that door really quickly. Here we're going to call in player 2, and we're going to do a few slams to get these droids out of the way. Then force these droids, and then on the left, you're going to slam this pack of droids. On the right, you're going to slam that pack of droids, and just clean them up with attacks. Switch R2 to player 2 and force push him. Use the panel, drop out. And then make sure this door is open before you start forcing this, otherwise you might accidentally deactivate R2 when he's using the panel. An alternative to this room, if the 1P2C is a little bit hard for you, is just drop out after you do the droidicas. And then you can either just slam these droids or force push them like this. It's pretty close in timing. This is just a little bit slower. Then here, you would just switch to R2. Use the panel as him. And switch to either player, whoever you're going to use for the cycle skips. It doesn't really matter. In this room, we're going to jump up here to this droid, and then jump over to this light, and then up here, force this, hang to the top, and then cut down a little bit, and then slam this droidica. Now if I have 3 or more hearts, I'm just going to kill the droidica, and then drop out after using the panel. But if I have 2 hearts, I'm going to slam him like this, and then take a death. And then use the panel, walk around him, deactivate him right before I drop out, and then hit the cutscene. The reason you want to do that is you want to enter this fight with 4 hearts, as it's pretty hard to avoid the droids, and you don't want to take any damage. So for the cycle skips, you're going to want to slash, spam jump, 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 slam. And that's pretty much the timing for the easy version. You can do that with either Anakin or Obi-Wan. So here's the timing again. Slash, jump, 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 slam. And the same right here. Slash, spam jumps, jump, 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 slam. You can also do this method where you slash and then just do 3 slams in a row. I would not recommend doing that as Anakin, because as you can see here, it's very easy to miss with Anakin. If you do miss a cycle skip with Anakin, right here we could just switch to Obi-Wan, but I'm just going to show an example of if you die. If you die, just force some of the droids, so that's a little bit easier, and then once he starts using his lightning on you again, just switch to the other player and just take the slash. And this small cutscene is going to play. We're just going to walk up the stairs right here. Now, you want to be Anakin for the room after this next one. So if you are entering as Anakin, this is completely fine. You just slash in here and keep walking. But if you enter as Obi-Wan, slash here and then just switch to Anakin right here. For the elevator shaft, you're just going to want to hang to the far left of the room. There's nothing to be said much about this room, you're just going to be walking straight. I like to do a jump right here so that I can enter that real fast. Then just go straight right here. Now we're on to the gas jumps. So for the gas jumps, you're just going to want to hold down right and then up right, and you're just going to kind of jump around the gas right here. Slash this platform so R2 can get over it, and then just walk all the way to the right and call in R2, and he's going to do a little drop and warp. don't worry if something happened at Obi-Wan's on player 2 here. Just keep walking over here, and then just come back and switch to R2 instead of calling him in. And then just switch to Anakin right here. Right before you enter this room, you're going to want to double check your heart count. So I see that I have Anakin as 4 hearts and player 2 is 2 hearts. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind when I go into this next room. You're going to want to keep this in mind because the Magna Guards can aggro you very easily. If you outrun them pretty fast though, it shouldn't be a problem. But if you do wait around, it can be a little bit of a hindrance. So after this cutscene plays, we're just going to switch R2 to Obi-Wan. And then there will be a power-up on the left side of the room that we're going to grab with player 1. And now that we remember that player 2 has 2 hearts, we're going to have to watch his heart count. And if he does take a death, we're going to want to wait up with Anakin. As you can see here, nothing happens so far. However, we will probably take a death to these security droids. Once you start forcing the levers, the Magna Guards will aggro you, so you need to be careful about that. If you do end up getting an aggro, you can try and force push the security droid into one of the Magna Guards. Or your best bet is probably just to slam them with the Jedi. And after that, just go right up next to the levers, force push them, and that's Chancellor for you.